后面是谁？小李啊。放到音乐，哭啊！好多人哦，有恐龙欸。运不过场也太惨了吧！没关系，就去串通官方，没有串通官方，我被收回了，还是官网记错？为什么会有恐龙啊？干，恐龙是鬼吧？恐龙是傻小。刚才恐龙是傻小啊？恐龙超强的欸，哈哈哈哈哈！恐龙是傻小啊？那恐龙怎么投怎么进欸？哦，刚才恐龙感觉就外挂，张没进。那瀑布好快哦！给恐龙啊，恐龙必进欸。恐龙没进。好多人哦！我还会倒立耶！该打该打。公路队。
2KMC here, party hat on. Checking out your upcoming neighborhood events. This weekend, if your My Player is a 75 overall or lower, you can raise your ratings at Boot Camp, where double
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The countdown is on from Milwaukee. Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to
哇，客场。
Hey Kevin, terrific. David, thanks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans: Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Lonzo Ball out there with Junior, and it's Adams at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem.
为什么变爆先发啊？
out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition.
Yeah.
I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change. But sometimes change is necessary.
How about quickly for the playoff? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6
Japan.
teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
The excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive, he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
And he's good on the second.
对啊，这是 PC game，也可以在 PS4 玩。
Here's Middleton. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Pass to DiVincenzo. Wide open look, and it falls over the rim and in.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
So the wing on the left. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Fires from the line.
Yeah.
He makes his first shot of the game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here is Holiday. He had 16 points in the win against Orlando.
好快！
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
好像加速太快了吧？
Part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on. I don't know if you can have a guy that size be a
上面是图
surprising
图，
threat
还在模仿我讲的话，
Adams
靠
can
背。
catch the ball and finish through traffic.
Now here is Holiday. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Williamson. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Second chance.
字母哥是不是在搞啊？啊！
For Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. 4-point game. Getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
Now, here's Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages...
老弟，老弟，老弟！
Holiday with it. Now defended
盖到，盖到！
Zion just
哎，他自己碰出界。
great timing.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
最好是球哥先发控卫。
Junior the pass to Adams. Outside, Ball. New Orleans moving it around. The pass to Junior. In the corner, it's Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound.
太神啦，水行侠！
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession.
真的可以调高难度哦。
Second chance deuce.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Now here's Middleton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Here's Junior. 3-point lead. Adams in the high post. Down low. Here's Junior. And it's Ball in the corner. Back to Williamson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Here he's in point range. Ingram's got 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside Holiday. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get going.
It's Adams on the follow.
水行侠
Here early, 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And Holiday has it in the corner. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around.
屁啦！
That time from Holiday.
字母哥会投3分，
Kubo rising up, shooting with great confidence and drilling a 3.
Ball dishes to Junior. Here's the lob to Adams
哇哦！
with the slam.
Well, not many times.
主播只会玩鹈鹕冷门球队，不是我想玩鹈鹕啊，是我的选秀跑到鹈鹕去啊。
Bucks trail by 7. Middleton looking it over.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Williamson outside.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of.
啊，完了，失误了。
Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, he could just see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
To the paint. Here's Junior. And he makes
Okay.
the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
真的假的？字母是会3分的哦，
Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante
这我是真的不知道。
And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Hayes is checked in for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Antetokounmpo.
哇，
Really played well against Orlando.
这傻小，
The muscle of a
以前 Nobody 的5块港币战啊。
He's just destroying the defense right now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good. Giannis. The importance of the 3-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know,
字母哥在现实吧，不是字母哥，
kind of separate themselves.
那个 Williams 是不是现实已经报废了？
Equally off the dribble.
是不是球技已经报销了？
Attacking the paint, Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of
乱砸总会中。
loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific at
打 MT
they getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3.
要打买进吗？
that,
但字母哥傻啦，
when you start talking about having a
什么时候换队友就转不成功啊？
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the
我想去涂个嘴唇的药，把舌头的药，把舌头好痛啊，讲好有点痛，抹个药一下。
8 feet, he's going to dunk just about anything.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williamson outside. Here's Junior. Adams finds Ingram. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Holiday. Pocket 6. And against Ingram. That one rolling around and rims out.
不要这么想 Q 哎。
By 3. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram 3 and Zion the 4. All out there with Junior. And it's
那个球卡应该会过，奥亚挺多不高。
That size has no trouble throwing it down.
Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Bucks. And he gets the
那
win.
场助攻好难拿哦，队友都被守死了，
Job to take it right after.
超难蹭助攻的，
And
as a team, really
只有评分而已蹭不到助
in
攻。
terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Steven Adams, one of the players that we talk about his numbers.
故意犯规怎样？
Never tell you the whole story about how much he impacts the game.
直接守不住故意犯规。
And sets a ton of tone for this team on both ends of the floor.
no good on the second free throw.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the
嘿，没人理我。
because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Oldham.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pistons, was superb on the floor. He had 16 points, and he did what he does best.
哎有
And look to get his guys going throughout the game.
有喽，
Great performance from him shooting.
终于蹭到助攻了，
He literally did not miss.
有够难蹭的是吧？
It will be hard to repeat that effort tonight.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't
看傻小，
much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant.
What?
He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But
What?
Giannis is probably the guy to
灰烂，
conversation. And running with a full head of steam, but completely.
哎，还好没进。
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before.
哇，咱没截，
Blur in transition.
哇，这球夸张，刚刚没截到。
And a great
Wow.
pass by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
看那球被截到有点扯哎。
A 7-point Bucks lead. And here's Junior. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit. To the inside. And Adams kicks the ball. New Orleans moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Junior.
丢炸弹呢！水行侠好了啦！
Lopez.
水行侠！哇！
Lucky lead is
水行侠是鬼吧？
from Adams.
太秀了吧！
There, we know he has
水行侠越打越好哦。
take the contact, but determined on that play to get the points.
On the wing, Giannis. Back to Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trailed by 5. Junior with it, and Holiday.
哦，传错人了，我要传右边的啊！干，灰烂，
Middleton outside.
输远
To the
多。
right wing. Lopez. Pelicans pull it in. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Junior. Not a lot of room, and it's Ingram.
短了，
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. And following
Well
the
done.
game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game.
我觉得这里蛮差的，鹈鹕其实蛮弱的，遇到强的就不行
Junior。with it. 7 points in the game. Ingram finds Adams. It's on
What?
Antetokounmpo.
你们队友传输都会送我恶劣要求，
leading by 7.
继续盘球。哎，字母放空了，怎么没有手啊？我们这边内线太弱了，我觉得。而且我们只要双打点，手感冰冷就爆开了。我们的小胖跟那个音轨是完全不能熄火的，一个人熄火都会爆开。
On the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Holiday, and it's
三大主将全熄火，
Just dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to
完了。
he can take off just like that.
但最怕就这种情况，
by New Orleans. And GA Chris
第一节就感觉怪怪的。
much improved on the defensive end.
鹈鹕的缺点就是，
Two-way player, and I tell you,
如果对手太强、太会防的话，你根本没办法打助攻，
to bother shots.
他们会完全没有得分能力。
Now here's Junior.
靠腰啊，传错！
Count on his contributions, currently providing
Oh my!
2.5 points a game.
And don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups, more than capable of getting up there to the rim.
Junior the pass.
全队4个人手感冰冷，谢谢。
And here's Junior.
How to win?
Williamson dishes the ball. He feeds it to Junior. Shot to stop the run. That falls. Nice feed.
进了进了！
Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
会不会找一天直播打传说？之前有打过，但不喜欢就没有继续打。
Do this all by myself.
Now here is Holiday. 13 points in the game.
哦，完了！
Shot by Middleton. Wide open. Buries the
这样都来了，不行了喂！
the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee. Right wing. Williamson, the pass to Adams. Kicks it to Junior.
哦，是怎样？怎么那么紧啊？这个人，
Pass to Ingram.
哎，这个对位也太恶心了吧，爆不开哎！
Pass the ball. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Holiday. Adams, a nice D.
And he thought he had a clear path to
哎，这个人好烦哦，这个人是怎样？哎，不是哎，这个人是谁啊？他直接不让我过半场哎！
He's on his way to the basket, but on that one, they were there.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Detroit.
小胖，你是不是不行了？
In against Middleton, and it's Williamson missing. Bucks leading by 14. Holiday with the 3.
但他好恶心哎！我那个队伍有点强哎，不知道谁。
Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball.
哇！你们就继续放枪没有关系。
7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game.
Oh my god！
That's a nice toss up there, so you gotta like the
我不知道他是防守大手，那可能是防守大手，
Now it's
也太会防了吧！
New Orleans. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined.
So it's Milwaukee riding a 50. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the
72比57，太难赢了吧！
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
球哥，不要闹了啦！
That's a heavy presence inside.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Good in the assist.
教练，让我休息。鹈鹕已经不行了。
Good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Now here's Junior, defended by DiVincenzo. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right.
救命啊！
And relentless energy to get the ball.
靠北失误。哎，小胖。好又慢。
Now here's Junior, defended by Middleton. It's Junior top of the key. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Junior. It falls for his 5th field goal.
Okay.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close.
为什么开2K 就不开始？因为2K 会挡到，最终挡到2K 很多画面呢，会有地方可以摆。
To the inside.
我已经把鹈鹕救到西区第4了，我已经很猛了，对吧？没有办法，鹈鹕就长这样，遇到强队就是会下去了。那个防守强度是真的猜到恶心。因为一个欧尼尔去拦网，会很强。这样都没有哦，有差这么多吗？我跟你讲，鹈鹕的缺点就是遇到强队根本拿不到助攻，单兵实力太差了，根本打不开。不打算换球队吗？我想换啊，可是那个兴趣度就很低啊。观众说那个兴趣度如果不高，你转过去的话，里面的主将都会换的。
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
哎呀
Lopez with the steal. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
没关系耶。
Leading by 19. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not his best night.
小胖，我们配合收到了。
Looking for other ways and finding so he can chip in.
小胖，终于吧，小胖，小胖今天是怎么了？
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Now here's Junior.
拜托，干，终于。
From downtown.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
为什么这样要跟我换位啊，大哥，不要闹了怎么可能是我首字母哥
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Junior with it. He's picked up by Lopez.
小胖，你都学你。
Now Junior.
靠腰。
And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Passes it to Junior. Adams in the high post.
教练。
Another one falls for New Orleans.
Ingram has the skill to do that.
教练。
Setting up.
顶不住了，教练。
Holiday the pass to Giannis. Pass to Holiday at the elbow. It's Antetokounmpo.
不要被吃了。哦。
Holiday's got assist number 9.
我几乎只看季后赛。
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
例行赛都看那个精华而已。
Excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
How to win?
Here's Junior. Williamson kicks to Junior.
靠腰，好巧。
To the paint, out to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock, and the officials calling for a 3-second.
What? 水行侠
Blading error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
全队开眼，
Ball against DiVincenzo.
就慢慢演呢，我的队友，没关系。
That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
God，
Not enough help there, lack of communication on the backside.
还是点了，给他投3分了。
Outside Holiday. The teardrop falls in. Holiday's got 15.
Great decision by Holiday to
看你
sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
放推要输25分才能放推啊！哎，怎么变输18分？知道怎么放推？
Trail by 18. So for New Orleans right
哦，
now.
这个人好烦呢、
Out there with Ball. Then it's Jackson Hayes. That's James Johnson. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. And that one's good, Junior.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. Guilty shooting 2. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Adams, he's checked in for New Orleans. Junior kicks to Hart. Down low, here's Junior. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's 15 points for Junior.
Getting old here.
好难打。
That lead pass with perfect timing.
Lopez against Adams. To the inside.
又怎么了？
Down the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fundamental play there from Lopez spotting the open
啊
man.，
这继续落防没关系。
Second pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen it get caught in the heat of the moment.
没关系，
Competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
To the paint.
没关系。
Yeah, just solid.
啊！
The right finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Hart. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the Slam Dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin. And
快不行了，快不行了。
hard because back in that era, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today.
哦，
And there was more risk.
我家的内线怎么爆这么惨呢、啊？
And they didn't want to take that challenge. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
Yes,
I don't
yes.
think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Johnson kicks to Adams. New Orleans moving it around. And that one's good, Junior.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
投降没有 VCB 可以拿，
Holiday will bring it up for
我要赚
Milwaukee.
钱了。
The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Forbes. And Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating.
嘿嘿嘿
Free down there, and great timing on that block.
遇到强队就下去的鹈鹕。
Joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ball, the pass to Adams. Back to Ball. Lopez.
到底在干嘛？
Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. As to Forbes. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one and done rule pretty soon.
这个人在干嘛？
Saying He thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
为什么我是正想要打热射时间呢？
Create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Adams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
我的对位让我很难受就算了，我的队友还一直被顾。Oh my god！ 老铁，要不要放推？啊，这是怎样？请问你们在守些什么东西？
do matter, obviously, in the NBA and basketball in general. One guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them.
好球，好球！
Ingram passes to Junior. Williamson left side. Ingram outside. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George.
接下来赛程都是强队。天哪！
There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Adams dishes to Junior. Kicks it out to Williamson. Now, here's Junior. Defended by DiVincenzo. And that one's good. Ingram.
Getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Bucks leading by 20. Holiday looking over the floor. There's the pass to Giannis. That one, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Ball with a wide open look. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
好麻烦哦，你没有点数可以升中投的，没那么多钱。最好是我来守他啦。
Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pelicans trailed by 19. Over to the wing. To the middle. Junior kicks to Williamson. In the corner, it's Ingram. Inside, here's Junior, and he lays it straight in. Junior's got 12 points in just the second half.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
啊，干，没体力。控球多少？好像80吧，算高哎。嘿，干你娘呐！哦，这队友没有关系耶。玩不下去，教练，我要下场。
Ingram drawing the double team. It's Junior top of the key. talk about receding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me great to be worth it. What about you?
看到了，
It could be.
他这个人是怎样啊？好烦哦，连爽没。
That championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that, and you know we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other. But ultimately, nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all. And this is where their depth really comes into.
可不可以喊暂停啊？
Such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop off.
还是21犯规，刚刚21犯规。
Reason I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move.
直接架拐。
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Junior kicks the ball. Passes it to Adams. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Portis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know. Guys, what was that?
拜托有罚进，我就可以投降了。进，
That's
解哦。
Antetokounmpo.
妈的！
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate
C 不动，C 不动。
the performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and
但我觉得我不转队，冲击不了总冠军耶。感觉要转队，都不会再变了，都是长这样。我要申请一个湖人，谢谢。
find a teammate and head to
我再也不想跟这些乐色打球了。
4 games in a row for a chance to earn exclusive Rush apparel.
这队友真的是乐色，
And a glimpse
整队扶不起的阿斗。
players' final few moments to prepare for the game.
怎样？
And
什么意思？
the task ahead.
踢到人欸。
My son,
Kevin, thanks.
完了，越队难打的。
thanks for that report.
啊，
Starting lineup for the Pelicans: Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4.
好亮哦，72人的场地。
And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. And for the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Maxey out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or they make them earn their minutes?
Kevin, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And
哦，这个队伍好像很烂哦。
should play a big role in that as well. But it's a
超亮的。
hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say
会玩 A
that's
配
our
吗？不会
future.
吧
We're？going in that direction.
那个类型的设计游戏我
You
不
gotta
喜欢。
also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
啊！
Shot is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd.
我这个对位很烂欸，我这个对位超烂的，
And focus on the game.
虐烂虐烂。
It was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Junior. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Curry from downtown. Curry with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice.
太虐太虐！
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the
提尔的空位超烂。
and make sound decisions.
And the foul
Copy.
called on Junior. That's his first foul. And the pass to Curry. Back to Embiid. Curry on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Good. It's Green picking up.
太准了吧，Curry！
Curry's got 5 now.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up.
这到底是什么纸糊般的防守啊？
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Pelicans shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
你玩的人叫啥
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
？Takoyaki Nash，NBA 超新星。
Simmons. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Now, here's Maxey. 5 to shoot. Back to Curry. They double team Curry. Curry with another miss. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season.
好菜好菜。
Anything can happen.
And that one's good, Junior.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Embiid finds Curry. A 3 ball. Green, no luck. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And that one's good, Williamson.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact.
哇，西门在运球啊！
Didn't stand a chance.
超奇的 LBJ。
Curry on the wing to the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Maxey passes to Green. Now, here's Maxey. Over Junior. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
To the line.
哇，这没助攻。
Follow.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder.
所以想要慢慢耍帅没关系耶。
Williamson against Simmons. He kicks it to Curry. Here's Embiid. Pelicans pull it in. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a super elite with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism. Agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Maxey, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Williamson.
Off the middle there once he got inside.
Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got 8 points.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Adams in the high post. to Junior. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The 76ers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Curry. The shot comes out. Good D by Williamson. The Pelicans trail. And the dunk by Williamson.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne,
这边的三分跟下雨一样可怕。
inevitable.
Curry with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
完了。
Here's Maxey. That wide left.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Adams, the pass to Junior. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Simmons, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense.
不是我对位真的超烂的，
Some changes for
超好切。
Howard's checked in for Maxey. Korkmaz comes in for Green, and it's Shake Milton.
我要不要跟队友击掌？
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
啊，被盖了。
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around them. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since
哇盖，
grade
好
in
快！
national
哎，西门的失误也太大了
we
吧？
didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a close team
Huh?
of guys that unless you were on the same team.
Taken away by.
啊？
Now, here's Junior, defended by Milton. Now, Junior, he's coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer
虽小，妈遇到西门，
incredibly productive.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Milton the pass to Embiid. He gets that one.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Williamson outside. Here's Junior. He's got 12. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Simmons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Now they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Junior the pass to ball. From deep. A 3-point
Yeah.
right on target.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
And here's Milton.
我希尔球场打久会瞎掉哎。
Points in their last win against Boston.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a
手
lot
不
of
顾啊！
assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Pelicans trailed by 3. Out to the wing. Outside, ball. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson with it. Outguarded by Simmons. 6 to shoot. And
What?
Junior missing. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside, Simmons. To the paint. Howard pitch to Embiid. They get a hand on it. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays.
不是我选鹈鹕队啊，是鹈鹕队选我啊。
Defense right there.
Pass to Simmons.
啊！
Now here's Howard, covered by Hayes.
哎，为什么 Howard 在那个七六人啊？
5 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons, up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And defensively in that.
输太多了吧？傻小。 我他妈下场而已，输20分。
His fifth rebound in this one. He got Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry is out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the center. That's the group on the floor.
太扯了吧
Here's Maxey, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
And let's catch up with our
God.
David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys.
现在评分几分？77。
Against the Bucks put together a nice evening. He scored 22 points and a couple of boards as well. That game was just the latest example of how hot he's been. We'll see if anyone can cool him down tonight, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Great. He did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but
God.
every night's different. Who knows? Maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
Here's Maxey after the made shot from Junior.
啊干！
Thybulle trying to get open. And that one's good. Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 17. Junior the pass to
靠腰，我们将地板传球。
And now the 76ers
Oh,
on
God.
the break. Count it. Curry's got 13.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team.
Oh my god！ 张烈头，不是吧？
His hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Hangs home the trifecta. 16 points for him.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Out left of the wing. Williamson finds Adams. Ingram outside. At the elbow, it's Junior. And the
Okay.
good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. We know how important the draft is. Great, it can shape an organization.
胖虎会中投啊，也会3分，但都不足。
Of the last couple decades, there have been a lot of them.
Well, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about coming to
哎，西门开球。
was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Now, here's Junior. 17 points in the game. Kicks it out to Williamson. And he's
小胖，
Looking confident off the catch. If Zion can do this on a regular basis, watch out.
Simmons passes to Curry. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way.
Oh my god！
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Back to Ingram. Now, here's Junior. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Maxey.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And both free throws good for Junior. And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of 5-star high school basketball.
好难打，好难打。
How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact.
Oh my God.
Miss out on those stars for sure, but I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give.
我这个对位真的超烂的。
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
And there's the pass to Simmons. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Offensive rebound. Embiid goes back up. And Adams.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Embiid.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 21. Ingram outside. Inside, shot clock at 6. And it's Junior missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Maxey passes to Simmons. And the dunk.
Oh my god!
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pelicans have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line, and just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 16. Good on the in the game.
Hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable.
干，我的禁区是怎么了？
Calls time here.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And it's Jake Milton in for Maxey. Embiid kicks to Korkmaz. Passes it to Milton. Outside Curry. Misses the three.
给我，我开骰子了。
It's gonna fall.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Pelicans have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for
没
Philadelphia.
骰子了。
22 is their biggest lead. And takes
哎，对哦。
It's Junior top of the key. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Curry冰冷哦。
124 left in the first half. Here's Milton. And the ball.
这到底是什么禁区啊？干！
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for
我感觉等不到全队宰制，我先开了。
From the inside game this quarter, it was working well for them in the first. They should get back to that game plan, work it inside and punish the D down low.
And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Now here's Simmons. 18 points for him. Here's Embiid again. Philadelphia.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Junior the pass to Harden. Williamson trying to free himself up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a
这场要被生涯代表作，我跟你讲。
For New Orleans, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
只要不是这个西门守我直接虐他们进去。
Now here's Simmons. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Embiid. Here's Korkmaz.
God.
From three-point land. Korkmaz has got 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Pass to Bledsoe. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid comes for the double team. Junior dishes to Bledsoe. And it's sent back.
不要这样了！
Blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Junior.
God!
And so it's the Philadelphia. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Over here. 我已经提出换队申请。
We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway.
我这受不了，这队绝对没有夺冠机会。
He's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Hey, God!
Filled up and ready to go. Let's reset the line.
Oh!
Courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now.
干，来不及传，被拍掉球。
And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Junior. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. Now here's MB. Curry is inside. The shot will not fall. Adams, a nice D. MB.
And you've got to admire the toughness that NB
God!
doesn't let fouls stop.
干嘛啊？
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Here's Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker. And too much time.
Huh?
They get called for the 3-second violation.
水行侠，你还给我进攻3秒！
Mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack. That's a momentum killer.
To the inside. Here's Maxey. The shot misses. Great D that time from Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
会不会受伤啊？
What he earned his money on that foul.
For New Orleans, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And both free throws good for Junior. The 76ers leading by 20. Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons.
Get going off of these dunks. He just soars when he slams it down like that.
这战绩看起来很好啊，可是没有用啊！遇到强队就是会输啊，打弱队是一定赢，但打强队就必输。
In every facet of the game, he's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
The feed to Curry.
哈哈，
So a chance here for a 3-point
太丑了吧！
Location on the pass, as usual, led his man perfectly.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot. It takes a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when
头痛。哎，我没有先发哎。哎，不，还没，全明星先发。还要打哎？为什么啊？篮网不是吧？篮网跟魔术给电脑操控吧？哎，怎么变公路了？ 干，怎么都强队啊？哎，我变湖人了欸！哎，我变湖人了欸！哎嘿嘿嘿哎！哎！舒服了，舒服了。Oh God！ 什么被排泄？是我排泄他们了。
And a look behind the curtain here. Final
好啊，好啊。
hoping to can is the.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting.
LeBron James， 嘿嘿 ，Anthony Davis， 哈哈 ，OK，
And it's Drummond
Okay.
roaming the paint. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner in front. Brogdon out there with DJ McConnell. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Tip off goes to the Lakers. And both these
马上来试一下挡拆战术，来。
in a size-on-size matchup, what can make the difference?
Well, smart passing
靠背
is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into
好爽，好爽啊，好爽，
position to score it.
好爽。
It's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Pass to Warren. He can't get
哦，
it.
好爽，好爽。
Great D that time from Davis.
老公，哈哈，好爽，好爽，好爽。
And the run gets into space. So turn the lights out.
这才是我要的队伍。
Here's McConnell. Now the pass to Warren. And
对了，对了，对了，对了，
And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it.
对了，对了，
Quick job of getting
对了，对了，
early off.
You don't give the defense any
这样就对了。
Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Matthews against Brogdon. Outside Warren. Just 5 on the clock. The high post shot. Again.
对了，
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
对了，对了，
Kind of hard to see why they're giving up
对了，
good looks.
好啊，好啊。
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Warren. Again, the
对了啦，
He is
球给LeBron，
the temperature.
呜呼，
Cold streak.
呜呼，
Trying to shoot his way out. It might be better for him to
梦幻队伍诞生。
So the pace is
10比0
the first of the game. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time.
Macho.
And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Malcolm Brogdon has proven more than capable of producing at a high level on the offensive end, both as a scorer and as a passer. And we know he is a quality defensive player, great positioning, great intellect,
哎，是LeBron哎，
true two-way force.
这个张是LeBron来射，可以哦，再试。
Kicks to Junior. Back to LeBron. Junior with it. Sabonis defending.
What?
And it's Junior missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Back to McConnell. A 3 from Warren. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
老帮快攻也太快了吧？他怎么人到那边啊？
And he just hasn't been able to make
哇！
this court. Yeah.
太爽了吧！干老帮快攻太快了吧？ 我的传球跟不上我跟你讲，他比小胖快好多。小胖之前在那个时间点应该只在半场，可打不完已经在对面的底角了，带杀小。
Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A pull up. They get it back.
哦，连中锋都好强。太爽了吧！
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Brogdon looking it over.
我只要守好自己的就好了。啊，靠背，刚讲完。
Up the line by Indiana. Pass to Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock.
Okay.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond and wingspan.
队友太强了啦！
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And one thing I
对面得分只能靠罚球。
6'10" wingspan for guard gives him an advantage in matchup.
我已经在皮肤苦很久了，开心一下可以吧？你看老帮跑超快的，他已经到那边了。
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
老帮来，老帮，
Now here's Junior.
老帮
By McConnell.
，OK 妹 ，Oh my God， 好爽哦！
It allows
这一球如果是英鬼就不会进了。
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There's a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
3个开光了。
McConnell will bring it up for the Pacers. Down by 15. Down low, Sabonis.
盖烂。
And here again, Los Angeles in transition.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead.
剃光中学 2.0
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked.
但老帮快攻太快哦。
Passes it to Brogdon.
哦，老帮，
Here we go.
来，
Fast break. James
哎，老帮怎么不进来？哇，原来你随便打啊！
As it gets for first quarter and
给老帮球2000多球迷是怎样？
Pacers trail by 19.
真都不用得分诶，以前都要自己得分，现在完全不用。
Pass to Brogdon. Kicks to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Out the run. No good off the front iron.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the
That is just nasty.
on that finish.
nice. That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
And the pass to Warren.
对面4个人冰冷， 手烂，抢烂，
Can't get it to go.
球给拉布朗，
Period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to
连
him.
半场都不用过。
And what a way to start this game.
OK，
Of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has
是不是可以调高难度了？
the chance they've got.
Here's Sabonis.
手烂，篮板抢烂，
This time.
球给拉布朗，又得分哦！
And the crisp
牛逼牛逼牛逼！
open things up for them offensively.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sabonis, the pass to Turner. Offensive rebound. Second shot.
啊，我犯规，靠背。
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
对面的4分都是罚球的，6分可能都是罚球。哎，被换下场了，老包也休息了。老包还在，老包还在。
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
老包
They come into this one. Lost to show. Lakers 5 right now. Davis, the incredible forward pick. He's out there with Junior, and it's Drummond in at center.
终于脱离苦海了，各位。
And here's McConnell. He's still
希望可以遇到鹈鹕队，我已经把鹈鹕打爆。
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work
我们可以得分了吗？
has been impressive.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge.
这个没看过。
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Hawks, got the job done. He had 19 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal.
老包在哪？在这里吗？
David in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Matthews against Brogdon.
舒适圈。
Shot by Turner, no good. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Junior, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Paul, Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Great play. To the middle. Here's that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
McConnell passes to Brissett. He kicks it to Turner.
感觉打强队可以调全明星难度，名人堂难度都不是问题。打烂队啊！
Left side.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Basket good. Davis has got 8 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
They need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And TJ Warren has always been able to score. Gives you production whether he's playing.
The numbers have never been a concern for TJ Warren. He's always been a solid scorer. He's increased his efficiency. He's leaned a little bit more heavily on the 3-point opportunity. Which for him, to me, it's about staying healthy.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Brogdon against Matthews. Now here's Brogdon. Defense is right there, and Turner kicks to McConnell.
这个防守强度好高哦，被过也没差哎。
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim.
到底啥小？
Listen, we know
他两头怪物哎。
can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
啊，犯规了。
Hold on, Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Warren against Drummond. Now here's McConnell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon has such a polished offensive game. Mid-range jumper, yes, he'll take it.
One by Warren. It's good, and the drought is over. 1 for 9. 8 straight misses.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
LeBron James on the wing. He feeds it to Davis.
他都给 Davis，
Here's Drummond. That's tipped.
搞得我没助攻。
Always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Junior with it. He had 19 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Inside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And on the bucket on the assist by Junior. Junior's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Now, here's McConnell. Guarded closely. Outside turn.
我会在他们有犯规麻烦的时候挺身而出的。
That shot missing, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home.
哎，神也可以3分哎，我都忘了。哇！ 火力全开耶！
Lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Turner finds Brogdon.
盖烂。
Not gonna go that time. Good D by Drummond. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They are coming off that.
飞天怪物。
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise.
盖烂。
Focus on the game.
盖烂。
Crowd is with your offensive team. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the bucket.
对，我的锅点抓很准哦。
The Pacers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
抓老婆来帮你挡拆，合理耶。
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Edmund.
老邦是哪一个？哎，老邦不见了。
And then for the Lakers.
那就 Davis 吧。
Lakers checked in. And it's Contavious Cole.
这个挡拆的火力完全是不同档次啊。
Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Here's Sumner. We saw him with 10 points last game. Outside Warren. And
盖烂。
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the
你超过25分有没有跳过？有啊，你超过25分有跳过。盖烂。
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
He's tallying them up and
这到底是什么舒适圈？
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
背过也没差，内线有队友，嘿嘿，然后再跑开攻。
And the D does
哎，
just
没人呢。
to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
跑一下呗。
Outside Davis. In the corner, Drummond with it. And he wills
那个 Drummond 能投这么远吗？
through off the back iron.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Sumner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the shot by Warren, no good.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Here's the double team with Warren. Here's Caldwell.
Oh! Wow.
And Caldwell, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares.
也许要圆冠军梦了。
Here's Sumner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be
哦 ，Davis 为了帮我们犯规了。
flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren, and Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Brogdon.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside, Lamb. 1:41 left in the first half of the game, and he makes that one. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Sabonis able to finish on the interior. That's pretty.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
怎么谁都可以alley-oop啊
Make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Outside, Lamb. Sabonis inside. Guarded by Kuzma. Takes it from 10. There's Bitadze. Lays it up off the glass. Bitadze's got 10.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Now, Junior. He's got 5. And the ball on the shot and sends him to the line. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And the Lakers with some changes. Gasol comes in for Davis, and McLemore subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Sumner. Pass to Lamb. 34 seconds left here in the second.
但队友的防守好可怕哦。
Pass to Sumner. Puts it up from 15.
火锅火锅
The shot clock violation. Great team.
He's so frustrated.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today.
半场刚过，赢50分，全新队伍。啊，这场拿来破纪录，这场就不跳过，拿来破纪录了。
What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing they can do about it.
Sabonis and Turner up front. T.J. McConnell is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Warren in at the small forward. That's the Pacers 5. And Davis throws it down.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
The Pacers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for
在垃圾队磨练过后的我，再配上湖人队，舒服。
A guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Warren dishes to Turner. Here's
还扣啊，晃神了。
from 17 feet out. McConnell's got 6 points.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
James, the pass to Junior. Back to James. It's up a 3.
啊，好爽啊！
Pointer to fall. James has got 28 points for the game. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to.
啊，犯规！
Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside to Brogdon. Shoots over Matthews. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse.
老三本来就是这种团能力
Plays
了吧
alive with his length and activity.
And there's the pass to Drummond.
？Drummond，
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds very counterintuitive, right?
但是我觉得有10美分啊。对，接到我的球员吧，就比较紧一点。
Unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers. We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete, Domantas Sabonis doing work.
Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
好爽
at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Ogden against Matthews. Looking to end his cold spell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
Well, we are talking about an elite free throw shooter. If you send Malcolm Brogdon to the line, you will pay.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by McConnell. And he's going up. And James.
Yeah, setting the screen, but you can't lose sight of him.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Pass to Warren. Passes to Sabonis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
But you love the aggressiveness.
打包犯规哦。
Bonus attacking and using his size to his advantage.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
我可是联盟新人呢，叫喇叭声来挡拆是合理的，好不好？
Of Domantas Sabonis, if you thought he could be a franchise caliber player,
喇叭来！
you might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Junior the pass to Drummond. Kicks it to Junior.
打棒，跑一个。
6 on the shot clock.
OK 妹。
And LeBron gets to go with the assist by Junior. James has got 35. And Sabonis putting up all 3 numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender.
因为我一直挖球啊。
He'll be at 25 and
打棒已经跑了，你在干嘛？在睡是不是？
years old and has room to grow as a player.
And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Sabonis at the elbow. Back to McConnell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McConnell's got 4 points this quarter.
But Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Floats it up for James.
Such a pass to set that.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And here's McConnell. 8 points for him. Outside Warren. Pass to Brogdon. A 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
And Indiana making a change here. Brissett's checked in.
刷分2人
Los
组。
Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. McConnell kicks for Sabonis. Rebound the Lakers.
打棒跑好快哦。可以。
And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Brogdon outside. There's the pass to Sabonis.
还妄想可以妙传啊！
Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And it's Davis with the jam.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as
有
complete
开冷气吗？有啊，很热诶。
as we have in our league.
Brogdon against Caldwell Pope. Brogdon the pass to McConnell. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's Junior trying to get open as Davis, and that one's good. Junior's got 9.
That's the 10th straight point.
开载制就是有刷分的时间了，各位。
Pass to Sabonis. Brogdon against Caldwell Pope. Fades and shoots. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
刚回我没进的时候。
0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The putback, Sabonis. It's good on the putback.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by McConnell. Pacers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14.
真的，这个载制的运球比较屌。
To see rebound numbers.
好不好？
He's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Back to McConnell. Sabonis trying to get open. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from TJ Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by McConnell.
Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
老师台妹子在跟 DC 啊，那不是他的那个吗？他不说有2个主持人吗？
Outside Warren. Pass to Brissett. And here's McConnell. Here's Warren. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
哎，跟老王要球不会给你，然后他自己失误了，他很凶哎，很霸道。
McConnell with it. He's got 12. Now Brogdon.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling.
跟 Davis 要球他也不会给你。
Trying to get him out of this funk.
Junior kicks to Drummond. Now here's Junior. He's covered closely. Floats it up and again.
无敌耶！
Well, he's now tied for 3rd all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
He's been playing all game long like he knows.
单场比赛纪录快破历史战绩了。
It's incredible.
An incredible 28 assists.
根本被喇叭消音掉。
The totals of other legends, names like Stockton and Cousy, just to pick a few.
Warren the pass to McConnell. That misses off the back.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much
他不会给你球哎。
guys around him.
Junior kicks to Caldwell Pope. And another assist for him.
And this is a passing display that will be
他真的不会给你球哎。
for years after this one.
Well, the dimes keep piling up, Greg, and now he is tied for 2nd most in assists. What a floor leader.
Well, Porter had been alone for 2nd most assists in a game at 29, but that's not the case anymore in what has been a jaw-dropping performance.
哎，直接不给我打了哎，剩33秒哎。
Free throw good. Sabonis.
Pandora's last season.
哇，破不了纪录了。
Sabonis turned a corner.
先拿 double 吧。
he became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him
好像破个200分纪录。
situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball.
差一个助攻，30助攻
Understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
分数多到离开直接都没差。我等下没助攻可以拿了，等下不会有助攻。哎。
Here's McConnell. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the
打烂
waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both.
我永远记得10年前内巡穿湖人球衣是发生什么事情。
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
哦，宰制力团队默契有差哦，49%而已。好啊。化学效应还没有那么好。难度往上调吧。我们玩超级巨星，先看看超级巨星玩的如何。明天来玩啊，差不多了。休息了，很晚了。大家晚安，睡喽。